Welcome to ChatGPT YouTube channel where coding dreams come true. Join me as I work on real life projects. We'll dive into C++, Arduino projects for now, and then some projects on other programming languages along the way. Get ready to code, create, and maybe even crash your projects a few times. If you are short on time or just want to see the end results, feel free to forward to the end part of the video to see the simulation in action. So make your connections together, make it up with the Arduino R3, the breadboard, and the remote. So we are working with the remote today. I just have few project ideas on remote, so if you could see, so there's no remote here, so let's just search it up for those of you that will be looking for it. It would be, you go for all, then search remote. Yeah, IRremote. So this is an output. So this IRremote, then the IR sensor for the remote is used to control the remote and let the Arduino, the Tinkercad, know that you are trying to work with the remote. Either if you are working on real life projects or you are working on Tinkercad, you can choose any of these sensors. The IR remote, we choose it right here, and the IR sensor, you put it and make the connections on the IR sensor. So that is what we're going to be working with today. Then with two blue and red RGB lights, we're just going to create a random fun game. Actually, it's fun, but for some people it might not be fun, but it's almost all my projects I do. It's fun for me. I don't know for you guys, but okay. So let's just connect, do the connections, then the resistors. You see, in almost all the projects I'm doing, 5V is always connected to the plus sign, and GND is connected to the minus sign. So it stays that way, nothing. But you can connect it to any side of the breadboard. But why I usually connect it here, why I connected it here is so you can, instead of drawing another long wire to connect uh the resistor, instead of drawing another long wire to connect the resistor, you just, so it should just match, align with everything. And so the LED is here, the LEDs, the blue and the red LEDs. The blue, and for LEDs, I said that I'll be explaining the connections step by step in some of my videos. So I think this one will be one of them. So for the LEDs, we have two LEDs. So how the LEDs are connected together are like, it has what they're calling cathode and anode, each cathode and anode. So the cathode is connected to the resistor, it's aligned under the resistor that is, and the resistor will be connected to the negative GND. So you see the cathode is aligned under the resistor, the cathode is aligned under the resistor. Then the anode is connected to the Arduino R3, same as here. So it's connected to the Arduino R3. So I did my connection, and I like making the color to match this color, the color of everything, the wires and the, but you can change the color, just tap on it, change the color. Either you type the color or you just, if I tap on this now, you can see change the colors, you can see colors. But I just like matching set of colors. Then for the resistors, you don't need to set anything for the resistors. You can use it as 1 kilo ohms, just 1 kilo ohms. So you can just leave it like that. So you don't need to set it. But if you need like high voltage or something, you can add any amount of resistor you want. So you can just, resistance you want, I mean to say. So just make your connections. Then this one, it goes for negative and positive. You can see it right here. I'm going to show you guys. So negative, positive, then connect it to the Arduino R3 in the digital PWM. So then we'll go for our code. So make sure you have downloaded your Tinkercad, exactly this side, Tinkercad. We are working with circuits. So we'll go to the code. I will have to just shift this a little bit this side so we can see the full functionality very well. So we open the code. You can see my name as usual, and I included some functions for remote. Remotes need to have, we have like old remote functions, but this one is the new and current one. And since I'm current, we are working with the current remote functions. So this is the, I imported this, the include and the define. So you can just declare this in your make sure it's on top of your code. Like in computer industry, in the industry, everything we do will be everything we are importing from other places. Like in Python, when I was still when I was learning Python, my lecturer was like, anything you're importing must be at the top of your code. The import random, import time, anything you want to import must be at the top of your code. So that is the very good and standard way that computer programmers do the importing. So the blue LED is 12, is connected to 12. We declared the two variables, the red LED and the blue LED, as usual. It's connected to 12 and 10. So the blue LED is connected to digital 12, and the red LED is connected to digital 10, as you can see right there. Then this is the array for the random number sequence and the user's responses. So we are going to be creating a game. I'll just go through the code, then I'll explain what we are going to be doing to the game with the game. Yeah. So these the arrays of numbers. So it's storing five numbers and five answers as well. So this is the value to store the IRremote command. So we have our void setup and our void loop. It's very important for any code you are doing. So inside our void setup, we have the serial begin 9600. It means that anytime you see this, it's used to initialize the serial monitor. I wrote it on comments here. So if I post the code, you can just, if you missed out on some parts, you can just read my comments. I write comments in all my code, so it's more explainable. You'll see the P mode, blue LEDs and output, and red LEDs and output as well. So I declared all these, initialize the IR receiver, and random seed. This random seed is used to generate a random number, and it helps the computer to program the thing very well, our game very well right now. So this is our void loop. So void loops means it runs forever. This, once we start the simulation, it's not going to stop, it's going to be running, and you can't work on Tinkercad without a void loop. So we use a for loop to generate a random sequence. It returns one or two. So random is from 1 to 2. The tray is not included. Like random 1 and 1 to 2. The last number is exclusive. It starts and stop, but the last number is exclusive. So we are going to be taking, how we declare this is the, okay, if I should, no, let me see if I would, it's down here. Okay, so let me go back up to the void loop. Yeah, right here. So how we declare this is, for the for loop, as we are going, as we are iterating through the for loop, so if the value is 1, flash the blue LED. So it generates a random number from 1 to 2, because 3 is exclusive, so you just 1 2 1 2 1 2. So the game is that if, as it's going through the loop, it's going to go 5 times. And if the random number is 1, it should turn on the blue LED, and it should turn on the blue LED, then delays more, then off it. Then if the random number that the computer generated is 2, it turns on the red LED, then with have a little bit of delay, then this then off it. Then I added the delay in both between the two flashes. Then if you can see, so what we are going to do is prompt the user for an input in the serial monitor. As I said earlier, and I've been saying it in my videos, I'm writing comments in all my code. I've been writing comments in all my code. So in case you don't understand, you can just read it through, read the comments for more understanding. So for in the serial monitor, it prints enter the sequence using the IRremote. It enters it, so the user can enter the sequence and know. And okay, let me just tell you guys the game. So the thing is, for the thing for the game, we are going to be working. Firstly, once we start simulation, the computer will generate 5 numbers. So we took this blue as number 1, and took this red as number 2. Blue, red, number 1, number 2, blue, red, number 1, number 2. So the computer will iterate through the thing 5 times, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red. Then you have to guess the amount of time. Okay, but if we let me just go through my code again so you guys can see it slowly. So enter the sequence using the IRremote and go. It saves your input for the user's answer. Go and iterate. Then if the thing is correct, if the correct, we have a boolean correct that is initially true. So if it iterates, so if correct, then you win, else you lose. Try again and restart. Notify that the game is restarting. That's why I added the restarting here. And I like using capital letters so it will be more visible for everyone. So if I should increase this now, and let's run the simulation, you see, so starts up. And remember, again, I always forget in my videos, we're using text, just text, not block plus text or blocks, please. Okay, so once when I start the simulation, please keep an eye on this so we can get exactly the current color, and bear in mind that blue is 1 and red is 2. 1 2 1 2. Okay, so let's start the simulation. Oh, I missed out on that. I'm screwed. I missed out on that. I missed out on that. I missed out on that. I missed out. Oh, okay, so it told me enter the sequence using the IRremote. Oh, so I don't know the sequence. I actually missed out. I was not focusing. I don't know if any of you were focusing on the LEDs, but let me just give a random guess. I think it did one, one, two, two, two. Oh, I lose. So that's not okay. It's a restarting. Let's focus on this time. Okay, it's restarting. Okay. Two, two, one, one, one. Okay, two, two, one, one, one. Okay, let's win. Let's win, guys. Two, two, one, one, one. You win. Oh, cool. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys today, and thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more project-based coding tutorials. And remember, coding is all about having fun and sometimes pulling your hair out. Keep on coding, and remember, practice makes perfect. And for those of you that don't like stress, just click on my CG logo at the bottom right corner of this video to subscribe. And finally, I'm going to give you all a glance into our final project idea, which I am super excited about. I have spent lots of time perfecting this code and simulation, and I'm proud of how it's turned out. But here's the thing, I don't want to just share the code and tutorials with random viewers. I want to make sure that only our loyal subscribers get to see the full functionality and explanation of this project. So if you want to learn and see how we brought this project to life, please hit that subscribe button. Subscribers will get exclusive access to the final project tutorials in all my programming languages projects, and I wouldn't want you to miss out on that. So thanks once again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.